I was recently at a book signing event from a guy who did time in the California prison system, and I was asked a lot of questions about my book, After Conviction, What You Do Before a Lawyer's Appointed. And a lot of people asked me was, well, how can you just write one book that can cover all 50 states? So the simple example I gave them, I'd like to share it with you. Each state in the Union follows the United States, or the feds. In other words, states follow the feds. The feds got a statute, which is Title 28, Section 2255, which is a post-conviction procedure for federal prisoners. If they feel it was wrong to convict, they got too much time, some procedural default happened during the trial, after the trial on direct appeal, they're able to proceed back to the sentencing court to get something done. Well, the states did the same thing. I briefly go over this in the book. But each state has its own post-conviction remedy that has to align itself with the federal procedural remedy, the same as state constitutions fall in line with federal constitution. So actually, even though there may be some small tweaks in the procedures in each particular state, they all follow the same basic guideline. And that's what the book does. It don't matter what state you're in. The same, if you're saying your lawyer was ineffective in California, then you can find the same thing about a lawyer being effective in Texas, or in Alabama, or Mississippi, or Georgia, New York, New Jersey, wherever, Missouri, Indiana, wherever. And so, what I just want to share that with you today to let you know that the book is equipped to apply to all states in the Union. You follow the procedures in the book. It tells you what your state statute is, and also how about getting the form itself, how to fill the form out, and how to get yourself in court. One thing I want to point out, most times when you file a post-conviction petition, your loved one who's incarcerated have to do it themselves unless you hire them a lawyer. They have to get the form, fill it out, do the research, raise the claims, all that. Of course, a lawyer will go back and double check to make sure, fact check to make sure everything in it is right and according to statute before they proceed. So hopefully this video can make you a little bit more easy as to how one book can cover all the 50 states and be on point. Anyway, so if you think this book, After Conviction, What You Can Do for Lawyers Can Be Appointed, can be a benefit to your loved one who's currently incarcerated in state prison anywhere in the country, order them a copy today, and order one for yourself too. For short of God's intervention, knowledge is our best defense against injustice.